Electronauts does a fantastic job at making you feel like a futuristic space DJ in virtual reality. Everything about the game just feels very polished, and much like every other title put out by Survios, it certainly feels well put together. With that said, I can't help but feel they missed the mark with this one. While the title itself does little wrong, it just doesn't offer enough when it comes to satisfying the casual crowd due to things like limited song variety. Frankly speaking, if you're not into EDM, just steer clear as it makes up for most of the tracks here. And if you happen to be a part of the enthusiast crowd looking for a new way to mix and create music, while the tools may be fun and innovative to use, they are just way too limited in scope. Now, to be fair, that's not to say the game isn't doing a good job at what it does offer. The tools that are presented are done so in a fun and innovative way, and they do a great job at making it all mesh together and sound good no matter how poorly you play. Here, just take a listen. Another high note of Electronauts just has to be the sheer amount of tracks available for you to play, with over 40 in all. And while almost all of it can fall under a subcategory of EDM, they managed to include some of the biggest names from Tiesto to Odessa. So if you like electronic music, you should be more than happy here. Now, overall, it's a well-made title with great polish that will be worth its price tag to some and harder to justify for most others. It's certainly the type of game you will either spend a few minutes with or a few hours before getting bored. Two important things to note is that the game does offer multiplayer so you can mix a track with a friend by your side, but I wasn't able to matchmake with anyone to try this out myself. The second thing to note is that you can't export these tracks outside of the game. They're built into it, and due to copyright issues, there's no way of actually extracting them out other than recording your gameplay. Now, before ending the review, let's run it through the checklist. This is where I'll be breaking down frequently asked questions about most titles in general. If there's any questions you think should be added here, comment them down below. What platforms is it on? Steam, Oculus Rift, Quest, and the PlayStation Store. What's the price? $19.99 US. Does it support cross-buy? Yes, it does on the Oculus storefront. VR intensity rating? It's a comfortable experience. Does room scale benefit? No, not really. You'll be stationary most of your time. Is it longer than 4 hours? Well, this really depends on the player. One player may spend 10 minutes, another could spend 10 hours. What are the multiplayer matchmaking features? It does support friend invites, quick match, and direct connect. Lastly, do I recommend it? Honestly, not really. Not unless you're okay with limited tool sets for mixing, and okay with the fact that it's mostly electronic music. It's certainly the type of experience some can enjoy. I myself like electronic music, but frankly, I just don't see myself coming back to this game very often. Now, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell below for more. Now, I hope you have a great day, and always keep on cruising.